Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for the message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And by going for our big dreams, I mean living your authentic life, living the life you know you were meant to live, going for those things that excite you and make you feel wondrous and give you chills down your spine and in a good way and all those things. Um, And we are going to be using Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for that message. Um, and just, you know, looking for something to make us think as we're going through the day, get us a little more focused on that big dream of ours, on that life that we want to lead, and helping us to take steps in that direction, doing something, no matter how small, every day to move us forward towards that dream life. Because it's what you do today. It's what you do right now. It's the choices you make, the things you say yes and no to that will lead you into that life naturally, easily, and hopefully with a bit of fun. So, uh, yeah. So, what decisions are you making today? What choices are you making? And is that leading you to your dream life? Uh, yeah, we have card. Mm, listening for the truth. Listening for the truth. Got the book. Let's see what this one says. It's back here a little bit. Listening for the truth. All right, here we go. Truth speaks to us consistently. Oh, I don't have my light on. Hold on just a moment. Let's get a little light on the subject. There we go. Ah, that looks better. All right. Listening for the truth. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how it's all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where the truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awkward hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds, done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quieten this down to make others comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do it. You don't necessarily have to say a word, though sometimes you will. Often, you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you have been worn down and depressed by the lies, gossip, deceit, or backstabbing going on around you, don't fret. Get out in nature and spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now. No matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken, you know what you know in your sacred, rebellious heart. That truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't give up, just open up to healing. And know that the truth always, eventually, prevails. All right, let's get connected. I didn't do this before the reading, but let's do it now. Let's get connected to the energies that surround us. Breathing deep. Opening your feet to the earth energy, the passion, the fire, the creativity, the molten lava of life. And allow that foundational spirit, that encouragement, that wondrous desire to create come up through your feet, into your ankles, up your legs, into your knees, up your thighs, into your hips, up your backbone, your shoulders, down your arms, legs, or elbows, wrists, fingers, up into your neck. As it burns out all the old, all the negative, creating space for the new, the wondrous, the creative. And open your head, the top of your head, your crown chakra, your third eye, to the universe, tapping into all the knowledge, the big picture. Because when you have clarity in the big picture, you can find clarity in the next task to do. Taking in that knowledge of the big picture from behind your eyes, letting it flow behind your eyes so that you have clear vision, so that you can see that truth. You can see your truth. And bringing that energy down behind your ears. So you can hear your truth clearly. You can hear all that is yours, all that isn't yours. You can hear the noise and you can pinprick the truth beneath it all. And bringing that energy down into your mouth and in your throat. Clearing out all the what ifs, the buts, the I'm scared, or all those things that keep you from speaking your truth. And then bringing that energy down into your heart and touching the truth within you. Touching that spark of universe, that gift that you have to this world that was given to you at the moment of your birth. This is your gift to the world. And let it shine. It's fed by the universal knowledge. It's fed by that fiery, creative power of the earth. And as the two mix, life unfolds. Your life, your truth, your amazing big dream. And we'll move into the healing process. Place your hand very lightly at the front and back of your throat. And say, I now release all vows of silence I have ever made, consciously or not. I now release all lies, deceptions, and painful words, spoken or unspoken, that are affecting my ability to clearly know and speak my truth. I am held in unconditional love with protection and grace. Within me, beyond all that rises and falls, only truth remains. So be it. Listening for the truth. This is your opportunity to slow down a little bit, to really listen, to step back into the observer mode and really look at the situations you're in. And it's an opportunity to make a choice. If the situation you're in is untruthful somehow, doesn't work, isn't aligned with the truth you know, perhaps there's a decision to be made to stop a behavior that you're doing, or to no longer tolerate a behavior somebody else is doing, to stand up for yourself and say something, at least at the 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 least thing that you could do, right? To change the situation. Or it could be as big as, I need to exit this situation, or somebody else needs to exit the situation. But when you step back and you observe, and you see points, you can make decisions about it. Doesn't need to be a big decision. Could be just a decision within yourself that you're not telling anybody else. Just you changing one simple thing that you're doing to better align with your truth. And that simple change will change the situation somehow, some way. Might get a little worse before it gets better, but it changes it. It shifts the dynamic. So as you're out there listening for truth today, just see it. You don't necessarily have to change anything today. Just see it. Observe it. Take a look at it. What are the little nooks and crannies of it? What's something you can do to make it better aligned with you? And it doesn't have to be big. It might need to be big, but it doesn't have to be big. Some small, subtle change to bring things more in alignment with truth for you. That allows others to bring things more in alignment with their truth. Because that's what this life is about. It's about being true to you and allowing others to be true to themselves. And that may mean you get new friends, may mean that you release other friends because your truths no longer run parallel or work well with each other. And it's not a bad thing. It's just them going on their path and you going on yours. You shared the path for a while, and that's wonderful. Enjoy the memories, they were good. And their path is leading off. It's like if somebody's going to New York or somebody's going to Boston. You're going to be on the same path for a while, especially if you're both coming from San Diego, right? You're going to follow the same path, roughly. And then when it's time, you're going to veer off to go to New York, and they're going to veer off and go to Boston. Doesn't mean the time traveling together wasn't worth it, wasn't wonderful, didn't have good memories. But your truth is New York. Their truth is Boston. So go out there, listen for the truth. Listen for your truth. And you'll know it when you hear it. It'll resonate. It'll be completely in alignment. And you get to make a choice. You get to make a decision at that point in time. Continue on with the truth, continue on with the not truth, whatever that may be. Go out there and be amazing because you are. Find your truth, follow your truth, and go for your big dream because that's what it's all about, baby. Going for your big dream. Thank you for being here. Namaste. And if you've been enjoying these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe button and that bell that will notify you when I go live again or drop any new content onto my YouTube channel. So with that, go out there, be truthful, hear your truth, speak your truth, see your truth, live your truth. And keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. I'll see you tomorrow morning.